Yo, it's QUEENZFLIP Jr. We here. We got not 5 Queen Bee, Mr. Mean.
It's Mr Smoove.
Hey guys, it's Aaliyah. Thanks for tuning in. And this is episode 27
of
the School Report. And on this episode, we'll be talking about how to deal with bullies.
Oh, really, bro?
Smooth. One over here?
No, Smooth. Let me talk to you. You've been
Talk
acting
to me.
real stupid lately.
And you've been I've been acting stupid lately? You've been acting stupid lately, calling me names.
You messed it up.
Oh, I messed it up or you messed it up because you always
harass
harass
me messing it up.
Wait, why am I encouraging his arguments?
And I just feel you acting stupid.
Okay.
What happened to the last episode y'all was talking about bullying?
It didn't get put out because apparently this babe over there, he snitched.
Okay.
And she didn't want us to put it out. She didn't want us to put it out because...
Do you need me to
I'm lost. Oh, yeah, take over.
Okay, so basically this is... Okay, the episode was taken down because of your guest, your friend. Basically, I wasn't
Her
there.
sister was being rude.
Okay, so I wasn't there, so if you know the story.
Yeah, so my friend's sister, she was just being rude.
Mm-hmm.
And then after, what happened was that JR and DJ Shaw was talking about it, and I started recording it.
Well, why did you record it?
Because I felt that, like, they were out of place to be talking about her. And then the fact was that, because DJ Shaw did say something about her that I did not like downstairs.
What did he say?
He said that, she looked like some ape, something like that.
Planet of the Apes Caesar.
And he said something about ugly friends, something like that.
So say what you did. Tell him.
So that I started recording what they was talking about.
And then
I started talking too, because I didn't feel like...
You're not saying you just recorded? You all can record something.
Yeah.
We was all sitting down.
He recorded it and then sent it to them while we was talking. And I was talking fire. I was talking fire. And then she posted on her story about, oh, we should meet up. And if you don't want to come to blah, 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 you know, you'll really get hurt. And I was just laughing at it. And I just kept on spamming her phone. And he sent it to her.
But you should have never sent it. You shouldn't have went back and forth.
Well, she was rude, so.
Okay, she was rude.
But still,
it's over.
childish.
You had to be the bigger person. But you can't say. Okay, but
both
of you guys can't say anything because you shouldn't have recorded. You should have never sent it, and you shouldn't have went back and forth with her. You should have just ended it.
They both ignited it.
I wasn't going back and forth.
Okay,
with
so
her.
then what happened?
I was talking to the phone, and I was talking
I'm
to
not
her.
arguing.
He can record all he wants. I'm not going to hold back what I have to say. Like, he could record and send it to her. Like, I didn't have a problem. They was about to call police on me. Like, what is that going to do to me? I'm like 12 years old.
Okay,
Stupid
you could
friends.
go to juvie, stupid.
I go to juvie for talking?
Oh.
For freedom of speech?
For actually,
freedom of speech?
no, not that, because like when you're spamming someone's phone, that's considered harassment.
No, it's not considered
yes,
harassment.
It is.
If she talked back, stupid.
Okay, but still a fact was that after that they wasn't responding back.
But you can't say anything.
And because she blocked us, and then she said, and then after she threatened to call police, like police gonna do something to me.
I will press it if this is what we have to do.
Blah blah blah, buzzy buzzy.
Okay, but like I was saying, the whole thing was just messed up. You should never sent it. You messed up the whole episode. We couldn't even put it out.
Can you tell us why you feel away that the episode didn't go out? Why?
I feel away because my friend was one of the guests on the show. We do have her here today.
Round of applause for Sasha. Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
So,
why do you feel away?
I feel away because I brought her on the show. She's supposed to come into a good environment. She was probably excited to be on the show. Her mother was going to...
JR,
sorry.
Why do you do this? Where is that from?
It's from a video that Aaliyah did. And it's just funny because I mocked her.
Yeah, Aaliyah, sorry.
Okay, but she's supposed to have this video done. Her mom could have saw it. Like, she was excited to be on the show. And then you went and recorded it and sent it to someone. And you went back and forth. And it just messed up the whole episode.
Not really, because if you didn't record, she would have never had a problem.
I already said that. I already said that he went wrong by recording it.
But the last few episodes we talked about, and you say he was wrong for recording. I wasn't wrong at all.
I didn't know you went back and forth with her. I wasn't aware of that part.
You didn't. I sent it in a group chat.
When you told me the story, you did not say that you went back and forth with her.
I did. I texted in a group chat.
No, you did not say you went back and forth.
Yo, Smoove, I didn't say that.
Did he say that? No, he did
No,
not.
you did not.
You
Oh my
said
gosh.
you basically put everything. I mean,
Oh
he
my
was
gosh.
definitely wrong, but you put everything on him. You didn't say that you guys went back and forth.
Gerald,
I
how do
didn't
you
say
feel
that.
today that Aaliyah's mom said Smoove is her favorite character on the show?
I don't have a problem. She can have her favorite pick. I don't have a problem. Because I have fans. I know I got fans.
Barely.
Oh, you say stupid stuff, but you got fans.
Why do you think people are fans of Smoove?
Because they think I pick on him, but he
'Cause you
really
do.
picks on me back. But it's very
That
stupid.
made no sense. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how he gets his.
I pick on him
It
and then
doesn't.
he picks on me
It
back.
doesn't matter. It does not
they
matter.
feel bad
It
for
does
him.
not
Aaliyah, you have to know,
matter. It
though.
does not matter how he gets his fans. It's just the whole point of this whole thing is that he has more fans than you and me. That's the problem.
I got 7,000 followers yesterday.
We're not talking about followers. We're talking about
I
fans.
just
We're
gotta
talking
let you know,
about
I just
fans.
gotta let you
You
know,
want to
you
know
know.
why you have the followers?
I got 7,000.
Because of Flip.
I
That's
No,
why
not
you have
really.
the followers.
I do stuff
That's
on my
why.
own.
What
I
is
do stuff
on your
on my
page? What's the last thing you posted?
I got a lot of.
What is the last thing you posted?
I
I
didn't
got a
expect
lot
that,
of
Jay.
stuff.
Whoa.
I got a lot of stuff. I hang out with Fat Boy DC. Let's see.
I
got a lot.
saw like one, maybe two things, but do you want to know how you hang out with them? Because of Flip. So, like I was saying, we have a
I
guest.
showed him my pocket.
We have a guest today.
I had
We
something
have-
to tell
we-
y'all. Look, see, remember what I told you about Fat Boy about him coming here?
But we have a
I had
guest.
to
though.
tell him, but apparently she doesn't want to hear, so we got a guest.
Okay, so we have a guest here today. Go ahead,
Boy said he
introduce
wanted to be on
yourself.
the show, but nobody
Introduce
wants to hear that,
yourself.
so
Introduce
I might as
yourself.
well- might as well say
Introduce
that.
yourself. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Introduce myself. So my name is QUEENZFLIP.
Shut up.
Guys,
We didn't
I'm
ask
talking
for
to
you.
No
Shut
one's
up.
talking
Shut
to
up.
you. We have a guest here. We're
I thought you
7
said
minutes
introduce myself.
in.
I got
saw-
7,000
Was I facing you?
followers.
Am I
We
facing
were-
you? Am
I went down
facing
my
you? Am I
board 'cause-
facing you? Am I facing you?
Child, you
No.
need some water.
I'm not facing you. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Sasha.
QUEENZFLIP Jr., you know.
Shut
I
it.
got a polyester durag, you know.
Shut it.
Why would you even say that? That's corny. That's corny.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have a
you know.
poly.
That's all played
You
out.
have a poly.
I don't know what y'all
You have a
talk
whole
about.
poly.
Like, I got a poly. I don't care about silkies. I really
Okay,
You
don't.
have a
Don't ask.
poly that's
Don't ask.
corny.
Poly, I rep my poly.
Yo,
I got
shut up.
cotton.
We have a
It's corny.
guest here.
It's corny.
Oh, Smoove, you shouldn't be
You
talking.
get fly, though.
I get fly all the time. They don't know that. They don't know that, though.
Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Are we gonna say, oh, you got a poly? What's that gonna mean? What's that gonna mean?
That's all played out.
Good. Sasha like JR. That's why she let you.
Oh, Flip, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Sasha. I'm 15 years old. What?
Huh?
Okay, I'm 15
Blase,
years old.
blase.
And Aaliyah is my best friend. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, so
And Aaliyah doesn't communicate in the group chat.
Oh, that's great. I didn't expect that neither. That's low.
That's not low.
but
That's not low.
in the last trivia
not
that
low.
didn't get out, did you know anything? No.
Oh,
No.
You
But
didn't know
I had
anything.
9 points.
It did not
I
go
know
out.
you were gonna
It did not go out,
told you
but
you were gonna say
I it is out
It
today?
dropped today.
Okay, so it dropped
I told
today.
you
You
were
will
gonna
see
say
how
that.
he
I
messed
I
up.
told you. She
Exactly.
was like, oh, guess I'm gonna say she when I
said
when
that
I shut her
last
down,
week.
she gonna say, oh, what happened in the last video?
I said
what
that I was
happened in
going
the
to say
last
that last
trivia?
week. I said I was going to
So
say it last
he
week.
wait.
I said it last
The
week. That
concept
doesn't
is
mean I'm
she expects
predictable.
me to win.
What?
No, the concept is she expects me to win
I'm
and both of them lose. Cause if she says what happened to the last video, she expects
Because
me to win.
because you make yourself seem like you're better than all of us when you did horrible on the last episode.
Oh.
I had 9
You
points.
did
Self-centered.
nine points.
points.
Okay,
Oh.
Smoove, he didn't watch the movie. He's been done. We already know that he wasn't gonna win. But the whole
Whoa.
case is
You
that
had 18 points.
the
I
whole
only won
case
by
is
9.
that I won and you
Oh, you
didn't.
got- oh.
So
I
go
got 10
ahead.
points.
You be hating on.
He
Aaliyah,
does.
JR?
He does.
No.
Always.
You think you better than Aaliyah?
Always.
I don't think I'm better than Aaliyah, but
Nah, it's like a everyone thing
You know.
who he thinks he's better than.
What?
I got more followers, so I just.
What does
That
the
don't
father
matter.
do?
Why
That's
are
from
you
Flip.
so
That's from
conceited
Flip.
and
That's from
self-centered?
Flip.
Nah.
From me, Aaliyah. That's not right, Aaliyah.
It is from me.
Like no, if you view my insights, my followers go up by myself. Like I
Okay.
post.
Oh
and I
my
post
gosh.
myself.
Okay.
Child, you done
See?
trading
Y'all take
insults?
her to
Are
show.
you done trading insults?
I'm
with
done.
her?
I'm done trading insults. I'm done.
All right,
Are
fine.
you
We have a
really
guest,
done?
and we
'Cause
would
I
like
don't think you
to
are.
concentrate on our guest. We
Go
already
on,
wasted
Aaliyah.
10 minutes.
Go on, Aaliyah. Blase, go on, Aaliyah.
Oh.
All right. If you're gonna be disrespectful, then I won't say anything.
Wait, I'm not being
You
disrespectful.
are being disrespectful.
You just got
We have a
confused
guest-
because
we
I
have a
said
guest-
blase,
We
blase.
have a
and
guest
she
on
had
the
nothing to
show,
say.
and you've been
That's the
disrespectful this
problem.
whole time.
All right, I'm sorry. Shout out to the guest, blase, blase. Now continue.
That's still rude.
That's still disrespectful to the guest.
I'm sorry, blase, blase. Continue.
JR, hold on. Are you saying blase towards Sasha or towards Aaliyah?
Towards Aaliyah.
I think both.
You're still being disrespectful. We have a guest
Blase,
on the show.
blase. I'm sorry.
Why you
Rude,
being
JR,
mad
rude,
rude
right.
to
Alright,
her?
Let
I'm
it
very
go.
sorry. Continue.
That's still rude.
But she feels that you're telling her what to do or when to go.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll just shut up.
Well, thank you for being on the show. Like, how do you feel about the school report?
Yo,
I
you
like
done
it.
yet? I'm sorry, but
He wasn't talking. So just let it talk.
I like it. Like, I mean, I feel like it connects with kids, and I don't know how to put it. Like, I feel like it's very relatable,
Mm-hmm.
and like the topics y'all talk about, like the topics y'all talk about are relatable, and it's very entertaining, especially when y'all be arguing because it's funny. But yeah,
Do you think that JR makes sense?
occasionally.
Occasionally.
She like you, JR. Yeah. What did you just whisper something to me?
Nah, I'm gonna say that for later.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you
So
like your feelings are hurt today. You
My
alright?
feelings not hurt. I'm just tired because you know I go to bed early, so
What is
what have to
that?
do with
Yeah,
my
anything?
feelings not hurt.
okay.
Continue
Go ahead, Mrs.
talking
Smoove.
about me. I thought the topic was about bullying.
But
said
you
that
bullying?
wanted to
But
talk
you
about
bullying
bullying.
Mr.
But
Smoove?
you
You
bullied
was
all
the
of
one with the
us.
topic.
But you're bullying
You
all
was the
of
one
us.
with your topic. You were the one who brought up the topic.
Why I gotta be the one?
You were the one
introduced
who
the
made up the
topic. I'm not
topic.
the one who's
I
expressing the
introduced-
topic.
I
Blase,
introduced-
blase. Let's talk about bullying. Blase, blase.
You were
When
the
she
one
loses
who.
the argument, all she does is ring the bell.
You were the one who brought up the topic, so I thought that you might have something to say if that's the topic that you wanted us to do.
No.
No,
Well, I said we could
no.
have more topics. You was like, it's not gonna make no sense.
I didn't say that. When did I say that? You said, oh, we should do bullying about how many weeks ago? You wanted to do this topic, so go ahead. If you have something to say, go ahead, since this
No,
is
it
your
was
topic.
It was Smooth's turn.
No, it's
It
your
wasn't
turn.
my turn.
I
It's
said
okay,
it,
Mrs.
though.
Smooth, come wait. You can go ahead. Since
No,
you know everything.
I could wait.
Since this
I
is
could
your
wait.
topic, go
I could-
ahead.
no, it's not my topic.
Yeah, you could go
See,
ahead.
Go ahead.
I really have nothing to say, but they really
Go
had nothing
ahead.
You don't have anything to
Instead
say?
of
They didn't have anything
we
to
already
say.
wasted
This
13
is your
minutes.
topic. This is your topic. Go
Why
ahead.
I gotta be my topic?
You brought up this topic. You said we should talk about bullying. So what do you have to say about it?
No,
How
the
to deal
topic
with
was
bullies.
like how to deal with bullies, not
so
how
deal with
not,
it.
not
Oh well, but
bullies.
that's
deal with it.
don't
No, you're
contradict
supposed to ask
yourself.
the
Tell
question
me
how you deal with
tell
bullies
me
to
how-
Sasha.
No.
Right?
You wanted to bring
How I
up the
did- how-
topic.
alright.
You
The
wanted
camera
to
stopped,
come
the
at
camera
me, so go ahead.
How I deal with bullies. So, let's see. I just protect the people that are getting bullied.
That's
if
how you deal with bullies?
If you want me to get more in depth, I push. So there's one situation where a kid was getting jumped on. So then after I choked one of the kids that was jumping on him and pushed him to the side. Then I pushed one kid on the floor and then he rolled and I helped the kid up. That's how I dealt with bullies. I just used my strength.
Okay.
JR, is that a message you want to...
How to deal with it? Let me see.
JR, I love you, man, but come on.
Like,
So what if people not strong? What if other kids aren't as strong as you, JR?
You got-
MMA for 6 years, for 4, 5 years.
that's where Aaliyah Smoove come in because I know how to fight. I
But
don't
you
know about
were
him
the
or
one
her,
who wanted
but-
to talk
but-
about
I know
how
how
to
to fight.
deal
I
with
can talk
bullies,
about
so you
strength.
could
But
go
you have to
He could
first.
talk about how to use words to express people, how to get people to feel down, and she could do whatever she got to do to talk about how to deal with bullies. I don't know.
But you were the
But
one
that's
who wanted
not
to
a
bring up the
message you
topic.
wanna
I
send
could
to
wait.
the
You
kids.
could go
You don't wanna-
ahead.
A message. If
You don't want to
if you got-
send. You don't want to send the message to kids that you just solve things with violence. That's basically what you're saying. I use my strength. That's
So-
using violence.
So if
That's
they
using
use violence against you, what are you supposed to do? Just stand there like,
I didn't say that. I said.
stop
You
hitting me.
said the question was how
I
do you
use
deal
my
with bullies, and you're basically saying that you use it with violence. You deal with it with violence.
Do you agree with that, Aaliyah? You think that's wrong? The message JR.
I think that is a wrong message. I mean, if it comes down to that, where you have to use violence, that should be like the last thing that you should be thinking about.
So you talk to the bully, right? You talk to the bully.
Or you separate
pick up
them.
somebody your own
All
size.
right,
You know,
it's over.
you know the
had
normal
your turn.
talk.
You had your turn. Go ahead.
Wait.
Mr. Smoove.
She just told me
You
to talk.
had
Now
your
she doesn't.
turn. that I'm not even talking to you anymore. Go ahead, Mr. Smoove. How do you deal with bullies?
What exactly I would do is I would actually like stick up for the kids and like talk to them, but I wouldn't like use violence.
And what I talk about is stupid. You see?
You said you use the method
I use violence. Look, for the kids out there
But
that
I
have
don't
strength,
use my strength.
I use my strength. I use violence. That's what I do. And I,
Is that a good message?
All right.
Is that a good message?
Not violence. You put it in the wrong way, not violence. But if it has to get
That's
to
still
that
the
point,
same thing.
You're rewording what I just said, JR. You don't
if
even
it has
have...
to get to that point, I use violence.
You didn't say it in the beginning.
Are you done yet?
Oh my gosh.
You
Continue.
just basically rewording what I said.
Continue.
All right, but I don't think you should deal with bullies with violence. That should be
It's
the last.
Smoove's turn.
All right, he finished.
No, he didn't, because I
Yes, I
interrupted
actually
what
did.
he was
finished.
saying.
I actually
finished.
did actually finish. All I had to do is just say that I would deal by talking. That's
Real-
all.
She attacked
So
you.
how is
I,
you?
I think that violence should be the last thing that you use. It should be like that shouldn't be on your mind to just start fighting people. If there's like a problem with a bully, if you're gonna sit there and nod, if you're gonna be disrespectful,
It's not disrespectful. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I just have to listen
But
to,
that's rude.
to explain in a
That
different
is
way how
rude.
if I use violence bad. So continue.
are you gonna stop talking? Cause
I
I'll
wasn't
wait.
talking. I was nodding like,
I'll
okay,
wait.
okay.
She said, wait, wow.
I'll wait.
Leah's serious today, JR. Let her talk. Yeah, Leah.
I think that violence should be the last thing that you do, like I said before. I feel like if there's a problem, if you're gonna solve it by yourself.
What happened?
Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop making fun. Don't do that. Come on, man. She's just. Come on.
Alright, I'm sorry.
If you're gonna try
Because
to-
it's like a serious topic, and you're just
Yeah.
you're just making fun of it. Like you're just sitting there like talking about violence.
You think he's making fun of it because he uses strength, and do you think it's a form of him? It's a form of bullying too, because he feel that he has his strength and he can fight. So that's why he's making fun, because you are addressing the audience that may not be able to have the strength to deal with the bully. What do you think, or do you think he's just immature?
I think he's. I don't think he's saying. I don't think he's like a bully.
Okay,
He's not a bully. I'm just saying that we're talking about a serious topic, and he's like joking around with it. Like he's sitting there like making fun of me, like this is a serious topic.
What is he making fun? Can you show us what he's doing?
He's trying to make fun of this video that I made. Like I was doing it to 21 Savage bank account, so he's trying to do the numbers, and he looks dumb because he doesn't know how to do it. But anyway, I feel like violence shouldn't be the thing that you focus on. Like, talk to the people, be friends with them. Like, if you have to stick up to the bully, then you do that. But don't just use violence as your first, like, it shouldn't be your first instinct.
Back to Smoove. Smoove, how have you dealt with bullies before? Then we'll go to Sasha, and then back to JR.
I mean, most of the time I would normally like get picked on, really.
So how
I just know how do you
did
deal with them?
it?
Like, do you talk to them?
Not really, but like me personally, like I would actually talk to them if I actually see bullying going on though.
No, but
No, if you're
the
getting
bullying
bullied,
happening
right?
to you, how would you deal with it? Like, how would you stop it?
I'd actually go to the teachers or the guidance counselors.
What's so funny?
Sorry.
What's so
No.
funny about telling someone?
Get him,
No,
Smoove,
'cause
get him,
That's
get
the
him.
first thing you're
Turn the
supposed to
fire
do.
on
You're
him.
supposed to tell an
Turn the
adult.
fire on him.
You're supposed to tell an adult.
Turn your
Or
fire
talk to someone who you could actually trust.
Talk to
So I don't know
Smoove.
what you laughing for.
Talk to
What are you
Smoove.
laughing for? Oh, I use my strength.
Talk to Smoove.
Could I use my strength for this one too? For talking too?
Yeah.
Thank
Because
you.
voice has a lot of problems. I mean,
Cause voice has what now?
Um,
Why are you tripping over your words?
They killing you right now. So I never see you die
It's,
like
it's tag team.
Sasha having a jail like that?
It's flip.
I,
Stop.
that could happen to me.
all right. So
It
how do you deal with bullying?
Should have brought mommy up in this. About him helping. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I agree with
You're
what
a bully.
Smoove said. I'm not.
Yeah. Joking.
It depends on the situation, but I feel like
You agree with Smoove says?
yeah, like you should get an adult involved. If it gets to the point where you see somebody like putting their hands on somebody, you either break it up or you call like the nearest adult to break it up. Like you should never let somebody like you should never sit and watch somebody like get picked on. You should never laugh. Like you should never do none of that. Like that's just
Don't
disrespectful.
people pull their phones out in school these days? Y'all schools, right?
If somebody is arguing, they'll record it. If somebody's fighting, they record it. And if it ever gets serious to the point where somebody's like bleeding, they'll still record it. And it'll escalate to the point where people get arrested and nobody broke it up, which is very, very sad. But, you know.
That's a good message. I think so.
Do you think that... What category do you lie in? Do you think... isn't it in school it's hard to tell on somebody? Don't kids get ridiculed for telling?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh.
Definitely in high school.
No, like...
That's not
snitching,
an excuse for laughing.
Oh, I
That's
don't
not
snitch at all.
snitching,
If you
actually.
snitch in the school, you're part of the rat pack. And
But that's not.
That's not all the way
Okay,
true.
But if it's to a point where like someone like you said is bloody, like almost like if it's serious, that's not something like who cares if everybody thinks that? Like you need to tell somebody.
yeah, that's serious.
All right, but that's not funny. It's
But
not
you
something
claim
to
that
laugh
was
at.
still snitching. That's how you're implying it.
No, you gotta take it in the wrong context. Like, if somebody's bleeding and it's about, like, they're getting beat up, yes, you have to tell somebody.
You're saying that if
you're
saying if you see somebody arguing, you wouldn't go tell somebody because that's a snitch.
But you have to figure out.
But you just wait till like
No.
it gets,
If they're arguing,
the bad part.
it's different because you could break it up. But if they start fighting and it gets to bad, that's when you call a teacher or something like that.
Do you think that you come off because you know how to fight? Is that the angle you're coming from? Are you, because when you speak and if you leave empty air spaces like that, you're leaving people with room to interpretate. So somebody can interpret that you mean something negative. So you have to be clear, JR.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me.
You talk about the Rat Pack, which is a great group, but with Frank Sinatra. Matter of fact, okay, that's a test for next week.
Test.
But go ahead. Wow, thank you.
So it's hard for me because I never encountered somebody talking. I encountered fights, so I don't know how to tell. I don't know how to use my words against people. I just use if
So
I
you
see
solve it with hands.
Yeah, exactly.
What grade are you in?
8th.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But what we were saying is that
Turn the fire
you
on
said that once something happens, you look like a snitch. Like who cares? Like if it's gonna get
repeat this again
because you're not explaining yourself, you're not understanding.
I said if something gets bloody
this
in there.
Okay, but that's the way how you're applying it.
That's when you snitch.
The way how you're
you take it too literal.
This is a serious topic.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Who cares if someone thinks you're a snitch? If you're gonna end something, then end
How
it.
this girl gonna repeat the same thing
Because
when I just
because you're not explaining yourself. You keep saying
I said if it gets bloody
you obviously don't understand what we're saying. Like all three of us are saying something. You're like, oh, okay, let's just solve it with violence. Like that's basically what you're saying. Let's just snitch only when you see blood. Like if something is happening, you need to let somebody know, and that's
yeah. Well, yeah.
I never really encountered it's hard for me to speak if I never encountered somebody talking and it got to that point. I always encounter somebody trying to fight somebody. That's what I encountered.
So JR hasn't really experienced seeing somebody verbally argue. He's only seen physical.
What?
I mean,
it's
just
something.
I mean, it's not.
Hit him with the line, Aaliyah.
Try again because you gotta try again because honestly, I mean, I haven't like you said encountered a fight all right, I'll wait till you stop talking because you just keep cutting me off. It's just annoying. Are you done? Okay. But I haven't really experienced something crazy or I've seen people fight before, but it's just something that I know if I see that it's gonna escalate somewhere, I'm just gonna tell somebody. I don't care how I look to anybody.
So you told on somebody before?
Have I told on somebody?
Yeah.
If it's gonna escalate.
Have you told yes or no?
Well, I haven't been in one of those situations where I have to go tell somebody something. I haven't really.
So you never told, but you just said that you saw fights before, but you never told Aaliyah.
No, I didn't say that. I said I've never experienced something.
You just said earlier you saw people fight before. So now you're backtracking saying that you never. I
never said that.
Contradicting herself.
Aaliyah, you said I've seen fights before.
That's not what it said.
So you never saw a fight before.
Not really, because honestly I really haven't in my school. In my school, I haven't really seen a fight. I swear to God.
Was not really seen a fight. Have you seen a fight before?
I've seen someone's videos, but I haven't really physically been there to see somebody fight in front of me.
Oh yeah.
No.
First, you said that you seen fights, but it's not escalated to the point where we have to go.
Seen.
Well, I don't see what you're talking.
I've said I've seen someone verbally argue. Yes, I said if I see it escalate to something crazy, then of course I'm gonna tell somebody.
So, what do you mean? See, how far does it have to escalate before you tell?
That's why it's difficult for me to snitch, because why would you snitch if it doesn't escalate anywhere?
You're using the wrong.
I don't know.
You would try to imply that you would wait till it got bloody. So meaning that you would wait till something goes extremely dangerous when someone's actually bleeding out and almost like dying. No offense though, but still you shouldn't be implying nothing like that.
What happened? You saw mommy?
Yo, why you actually...
Get him, JR. Get him.
You talk about me, right?
Get him, JR.
You could barely talk what you have to say.
Flip, what are you instigating?
Makes no sense.
Who he said? Excuse me? Is that Sasha?
But I don't use my strength though. That's one thing that I don't do.
Gotta instigate it.
I feel like, well, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this and somebody feels way, but I feel like, Jay, you kind of a bully though.
I heard that
like,
way too.
Like you be bullying Smoove sometimes.
But it's not really bullying if he's talking back.
But it's verbally.
But you be starting with him. You started.
And he talks back.
Okay.
But that don't. So you saying he shouldn't defend himself?
Sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
But JR, before we started recording and he actually sent him the notes, you was not trying to do that.
But I ended up sending him the notes, right?
But you was starting with him way before you sent him the notes.
And I was just calling him babes.
Right, but you were starting with him.
Igniting his fire.
Which is bullying, JR.
No,
verbally.
Bullying is when you break somebody down. I wasn't breaking him down.
No, it doesn't have.
I was messing with him.
Hold up, that's not even the actual definition.
How do you know you wasn't breaking him down? What if he feels like you was breaking him down?
For notes, it's very stupid for somebody to break down.
Yes, like she said,
notes.
it's petty.
But exactly, it's very petty. How you know you wasn't breaking him down?
Because if he was broken down, he would be like, I can't deal with this, like he said from before.
Because I can barely deal with you. That's why, yo.
Sasha, whoa. Now, you have a point. You were going good, but you messed up.
What did I say?
Now, the only way you can reference bullying is the constant bothering him.
But
Which he does.
But you don't witness him constantly bothering him, so you're going off for hearsay, correct?
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
That's where you messed up at.
That's true.
You can use that fact. She can say it.
Right, because she's always here.
But you can't judge it by that encounter.
Right.
Unless you're saying what you see on the YouTube, then
I see it on YouTube.
Though, Sasha. You're in your high school. You gotta come with some. Can't just don't here. Tell him why you feel that he's a bully. Not because of this.
No.
Because he kept saying, "Give me the notes. Give me live notes," and you wrote live notes.
And
so
you laughed.
I don't know what live notes mean. And Smoove was laughing, then he got aggravated because the show was starting. But
right.
What have you witnessed on YouTube that made you want to check JR? Go.
Okay, so I feel like from when I watch it, it just seems like JR has this demeanor where he comes off like aggressive to Smoove sometimes. And then when I was here the last time on the Lois episode, it was a big old argument for like 15, 20 minutes over nothing. And it's just like, it just seems like he be picking on Smoove to me, in my opinion. Yes.
But why nobody see anything that Smoove does? Do you know?
No, that's not true. I see what Smoove, like sometimes Smoove does antagonize it.
You know that Smoove started off the domino effect that made your best friend cry.
You made my best friend cry?
Exactly.
First, it actually
you want to know what he said? He can explain it to you.
Tell her.
Yeah, I was talking about the twerking video, but it was just a joke.
Slow down and say it clearly. There was a twerking video, right?
Right.
On Instagram. I got a call about an Instagram, correct?
Correct.
I got a call. You guys were there.
Yeah.
On Aaliyah's old account, right?
Right.
Yes.
I showed you guys the video. We laughed about it. What was the main thing I told you guys not to do?
Not to say anything about that page.
On the what?
On the show.
I told you guys that, right?
Right.
Okay. We came here, we talked to Aaliyah, correct?
Yes, we did.
Leah said that wasn't her, right?
That's true.
Even though we thought it was her, Leah said it wasn't her. She broke down why it wasn't her. But we could tell that it bothered Aaliyah because she had got in trouble for that page. So it was something
personal
bothering her. That page bothered her because it caused her to get in trouble by her parent, right?
That's true.
She expressed to us. Now, explain how did that come out that day?
So I was saying,
talking
no,
about the
let me
Spanish
say
class,
it. I
right?
was saying,
but you kept on saying it wrong, right? So but the reason why I actually got upset because they said that
Explain what you were talking about, what happened. Give it,
because
articulate.
We was talking about like the survival guide of what we do for school, right?
Good.
So then after I said,
Look at her, don't look at me.
so then after I said cutting classes, right? He said, "Oh no, that's wrong. You didn't say cut classes." And I did say that she was doing the twerking video, but it was just a joke.
right.
And then he kept on saying that, and when I said that, I'm thinking he's saying that, cause like in my head I'm confused. Like, what are you saying?
But
Cause
even though Aaliyah felt like you didn't initially, she knows that you didn't maliciously mean it. That was something personal to her, and you brought it on the show, and you made a joke out of it. That started a chain of aggravation on top of her being aggravated outside of the school report. See, she wouldn't say it, but if you watch it when you say it, she was surprised that it threw her off guard because she wouldn't expect you to say that. If you watch that episode closely, Aaliyah was like, where did that come from? And on top of me hyping it, it doesn't make it any better. Not funny.
all right, it's not.
Because I actually got this. What do you think went wrong with that? I'm just showing you something.
No, cause
And
he's
you say that Smoove. How many people agree that Smoove started it? Explain, cause
a lot of people felt that I was the bad guy. But then when they watched it again, they saw that he said he's the twerking video, which ignited her buttons. So then it wasn't, which ignited the fire. So it wasn't my fault. It was his fault.
How many people you answered? You being like, how many people agreed with you? Because you told me a couple of people agreed with you and said that Smoove started it. You said that. Do you remember who did it?
It was a couple of people.
You can say their names.
It was Uncle's brother, Isaiah.
Okay, Isaiah.
It was Janaya.
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 Only two people?
No, there's more. I can't remember because it's been a while.
Well, you said a kid came up to you in your school and said he
met Matthew Romulus. Shout out to Matthew Romulus.
He said that you made Aaliyah cry. Who came up to you and said?
It was Matthew Romulus and Jaden.
They said that they were mad that you made her cry?
Yeah. But I told him that I didn't make her cry.
So Smoove, the point I brought that up is because a lot of people, JR pointed this out to me, a lot of people don't see what Smoove do in the slickness, and that's why he gets away. So how do you deal with a guy like Smoove?
That's another thing I was going to say.
Oh,
sometimes when... Well, I'm going to put it in a situation because people don't think of this as bullying. But if I'm friends with somebody for a good amount of time and I, like, express myself to them or I tell them, like, personal stuff and we stop being friends and you throw that back in my face, I feel like that's another form of bullying because I told you that in confidence. And if you're going to go back and put that out there when we stop being friends, I'm going to feel like, really? Like, you was never my friend to begin with. So I feel like... I'm not saying that's a guy like Smoove, but I feel like if it ever came a situation where somebody's saying something personal, you have a right to defend yourself.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the episode, Smoove, Aaliyah may not say it, but I feel that Smoove triggered it off.
Exactly.
Me, personally. Because he said something slick. I don't know what. Okay, where does I don't even know. The cutting Spanish class, where does that come from? Because she admitted that she cut Spanish class?
Yes.
Okay. I remember that.
And he threw 2 shots. He said, make sure she doesn't cut class, especially Spanish class.
And then you said, what do you mean? And then he said something about he went to the brother twerking up, right? Because you were saying Spanish.
Yeah, I was saying the main class because she doesn't skip any other class besides Spanish.
Okay, but that's still the same thing as cutting classes.
But why would that be the first?
But it doesn't matter what specific topic. It don't matter
but
what specific topic. But why would you say that I'm wrong if it's still in the same topic though?
Let's go.
Why would that be the first resort that you say? You could have asked me.
You could have
asked me what I said,
right?
You could have asked me what I said.
That's
you could have asked, what do I mean? Now I could have said Spanish.
Okay, but still, it don't matter what class it is, though. It's not that relevant.
You did feel bad because he did text you a lot, right? But I feel that the point I'm trying to make is that Smoove gets away with a lot.
Right.
The only reason. It's only some days, like one episode he was on fire. He killed JR on one episode.
Yeah,
he killed you one time.
He said my bangs and stuff.
You talk about your bangs and you look like an Oreo. That's what.
My shrubs.
I think that everybody get mad because JR has the rebuttals, and the only reason he has rebuttals is because of me, because he's my son.
Right.
But Smoove have rebuttals also, but he just doesn't feel comfortable. But Smoove gets away with stuff too. That's how I feel. But you could just heard Aaliyah's mom said that Smoove was her favorite. I don't know why he has a lot of fans.
I feel like Smoove gets away with it because he's picked on. That's honestly what I feel. I feel like people see that he's picked on, so when he says like certain things, they're like, "Oh my God, he's really sticking up for himself." Like they don't see it, you know, like they don't see it as why is he starting, but he's like, oh, like he's like, you know, like he's doing.
A lot of people picked up for Smoove before. A lot of people on the episode, but a lot of people picked on him also. You have DJ Shy, got that Smoove. I mean, how do you feel about that though?
I feel like I don't pick on him because if he has something to say, it's not really picking on him, and he gets away with a lot. I don't really attack him. He attacks me 99.9%.
That's not true. That's not true.
I don't use violence. I use my words.
Nobody's talking about violence.
Did that make it?
It didn't make any sense.
Oh, true. You need help to say your own slogan.
I wasn't trying. That's not my slogan. My slogan's try again. Oh, okay.
So,
but as I was saying, you
slogans all of a sudden.
Yo.
At this point, I'll wait because I'm tired of you going back and forth. Are you done?
We're trying to end the show. In 3 minutes. So.
I'm done.
You just said that he starts everything. You usually start it. I mean, from what I see, you usually start it, and you do pick on him. Sometimes he does get away with stuff, and I start to see it. Now I understand, like, that whole thing with the twerking thing, you should have never said that. You was told not to say it on the show from the beginning. Mm-hmm. You can't get away with that. Mm-hmm. But...
And you feel that in due time you will be able to get your revenge. You said that you'll talk back about it. But what I want to say from outside looking in, I got a call about it. People felt that you didn't notice it because you felt that it didn't come off from. But that's what triggered you off. Mm-hmm. Because that was something that you got in trouble for that page. Remember you expressed to us how, like, I just want to, you know what I mean? And then you made it, you got rid of it. We're a family, we can talk about it. But I feel when he brought it up, it's like, why would you bring that up?
Yeah, like, why, like, what was going through your mind to just be like, oh, yeah, let me say this. Like, you was excited that he was hyping you up, and you just, like, it just came out your mouth. Like, you just have to think before you say stuff.
Because, I mean, like, what I said, I know I did say both things, but I did say classes, though, but it doesn't matter, like, what classes, and he said I was wrong.
The point is that when somebody's...
Why was it first on your mind?
Yeah. It should have been, like...
Put away.
It should have been put away. Once he said that it shouldn't be on the show, that shouldn't be on your mind while we're doing the show, at all.
But period. I mean, like, it was
you can't come back from that. It's just period. I feel like just because JR was hyping you up, you was just like, oh yeah, let me say this. Like, you was like, oh, JR is hyping me up. Let me say this. Like,
he never hyped him. He mostly picked on me half the time.
He hyped you up that time, and you took it the wrong way. You took it the wrong way.
I'm not your babe.
You got overzealous. Do you know what overzealous mean?
No, I don't know those terms.
Okay. Aaliyah also. So have you watched episodes? Do you feel that Smoove get away? He
does. He does get away with a lot of stuff. But I think I don't really pay attention to them because I'm like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. But then I really look back and I'm like, wait a second, he really said that? Like, I'm like, whoa, like that was a little too much. Like he says it like he just slips it in and you don't even notice.
What about that, Smoove? You get away with a lot of stuff, Smoove.
I mean, there's some times where I would, like, not do anything, and then he would actually come target at me.
No, how do you feel that you could slip stuff in without people noticing?
I mean, it's actually bad, though. I mean, I have to stop that, though. I don't know, like, why, though, but, like, me, like, when that episode actually happened, I didn't even want to say that, because I, like, no, but, like, what he did say, was like, nah, like, don't, like, if I say something related to the topic, you should just leave it as that and keep it going. Because if you never told me I was wrong, I would have just left it alone.
Yo, I got lost.
Aaliyah, don't forget him, Aaliyah.
Oh, The question was, you just didn't answer the question at all. You just went all around it and started saying.
Ring Marus.
You had to answer the question.
Why do you do that? So what is going on? I ask you this: do you think I know the whole I know the whole thing what you go through, right? It's personal,
right.
So we ain't gonna. You know, when JR brought something up about personal one time, you got very upset. And you brought something up about Aaliyah. That was personal. But that's not even it. Why do you go around? You confuse people, Smoove.
I know. I was just saying to the fans.
Question at hand. What was the question? I forgot
Why?
the question.
Why do you slip? Why do you?
How do you feel about being able to slip little
able
things?
To slip things in. How do you feel?
I don't think it's actually good though. I mean, that's something that I really have to stop.
But isn't it a good thing?
How do you feel about it?
Be direct. Don't go all the way around.
Yeah,
it.
how do you feel, not other people?
But you have to have your own opinion. You can't just be like, I think it's bad because I say it's bad and because JS is bad. If you think it's great, I mean, if someone says that I slip and slip, then I'm gonna feel great because nobody's gonna come at me.
I mean,
articulate like you can break it down. If it's against break it down of how you feel in your mind. Don't ramble. How do you feel?
I mean, it's not good though. It's like when I see someone like feeling sorry, feeling bad, then after I will like feel really sorry for it.
Okay.
Like if I see someone like hurt,
stop. You gotta be positive. Let's help him out. Let's help him out.
This is what I think you mean it. If you can slip anything to diss JR, you're fine with it, right?
You're fine.
But since it's against Aaliyah and it hurt her feelings, you don't want to do it.
Nah, because like she didn't target me, and since
got it. That's all you gotta say. When it's Aaliyah, I don't want to slip anything because that's not my intentions. But when it against JR, but you get away with a lot of stuff, Smoove. You're a slick guy.
That's fire.
See, a lot of people think that you're slow, but you keep going off this thing. And even a lot of people for a long time, but you're not. You're slick. And people don't see it. A lot of people start to see. People don't see it, Smoove. You made fun of JR for not having. You have most of the fans. How do you feel you have most of the fans?
I feel good because sometimes, like, I mean, I have my good slogans and whatever, though. But I actually do feel good about having a big fan base. Even though I didn't have to do anything with the topic. But yeah.
Are you just lost? No. I'm trying to help you out. Aaliyah's being negative.
I don't need you.
I'm trying to help you out.
I tried to help him. You just have to be direct with it. You're just going all the way around like.
If you had nothing to say, you just said what you.
Yo, I don't need you talking to me. I don't need
me
you
trying to be positive. I'm the bad guy
because what you did to me today did not no. I don't do anything. As soon as we get in the car, all you just do is just harass me all the time, all the time. When we're alone in the car, no, cause sometimes I will get away with some stuff, yes.
Okay,
but like if I'm in the car, I'm not talking to anyone. He would just start bugging me out of nowhere.
True. Express what he does. Tell him.
He be pulling on my hair, like and touching me.
You do.
And
that's mean.
And like what he would do is like shove his hand like through the side. I don't know how to explain.
The headrest.
The headrest?
Or to the side of the car?
Side and headrest too.
Okay, and what does he do?
And like he would have his hand there, and like I'm sitting down like trying to like relax myself, and you're just bugging me like no.
But Smoove, you don't want to be bothered, right? You don't want JR touching you or nothing, correct?
Correct.
But when he touches you and call you babes, you get up and attack him. You use violence. Do you know that?
99.9% of the time.
JR, would you like to show the bruises that you have received from Smoove?
Yes.
Show us.
Alright, so it's all on my neck.
Why you try to be all petty, try to act all?
Oh my God, that's bad.
So Smoove, you attacked him.
It's on my
You attacked JR when he called you babes. The only thing I agree with you don't want to talk about your father, right?
Right, and he still does that, and people did talk about.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for
I
that.
stopped.
No, you did not stop.
Get him, Smoove.
No, you did not stop. All day yesterday, the whole entire weeks before, you kept on still going and going.
But Smoove, you would use violence. Why do you use violence? Why is that your answer? JR's bigger than you. JR can handle you.
Cause like when I tell you something and you don't listen, like that just triggers me off.
But why is violence the first key if you hurt me, I'ma hurt you?
Time out. But you just said in the beginning of the show that you solve your issues with violence.
Ooh.
So now violence isn't the answer?
He's a little kid and he picks on me, right?
He's not a little kid.
He's a little kid. If he hits me, I'll just grab his hand. But if like he gets me mad, I'll punch him and stuff.
But you just said that violence is not the answer when it comes to Smoove, but when it comes to you, it's the answer.
It's different.
Don't contradict yourself.
Smoove is different.
It's not different.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's not different.
It is, cause Smoove is weird. All right, Smoove is weird.
So you're
and
iffy
people
too.
out there like you're gonna have to use violence sometimes. I never encountered an argument with people just arguing, and I had to snitch. I never encountered that.
Smooth. Yeah.
But I just
Look,
can't.
All right, let me explain.
Makes sense.
Smoove gets mad because I bother him.
Okay.
Right? And I don't use violence. I use my words to talk to him. And it's fun for me to bother him. But I wouldn't hurt him back because, look, if I hurt him back, I'm going to be the wrong guy. Because if I'm hurting him, I'm the wrong guy.
Okay.
And he uses violence. I just grab his hand and push it away. But if he gets
violence does he use?
Like scratching me, punching me and stuff. And bending my fingers.
You do that, Smoove.
Yes, because like
you inflict violence on him.
Yes, that's true. But there was that one time where you actually took away my phone, and you shouldn't be doing that. And he would take away my phone, and he would like screenshot my contacts, right?
Okay, but if you see that he's using violence on you, why do you keep doing it? Like if he's scratching you, why do you keep doing it?
Do you like getting scratched?
Like,
no, I don't like getting scratched.
It's like right now. It's like right now you're
but it's not fun to me though.
But it's like right now you're playing the victim, but you keep doing it. Like if you see that he's gonna keep scratching you, whatever. Why are you still doing it? Why are you?
Because I don't have a problem with the scratches.
Okay, but you just said look. Like you were just showing the camera, like oh my god, look.
Well, did I say show the cam? No, I did not. Exactly.
Okay, but you just said that he uses violence.
Violence should be first thing you could talk. If I'm talking, you could talk to me back. Say you don't like it.
But
you just said in the beginning of the show.
Several times where he'd be like, okay, stop. And you'll still keep doing it. You'll still keep bothering him.
Because his reaction would be funny.
Okay,
so
then you can't complain when he scratches you.
I don't.
I mean, the violence is
if I'm not hurting him, why is he scratching me? Why is he hurting me?
Because he's telling you to stop.
But you see, now you're a hypocrite too. You just said earlier you agree with Smoove on telling on somebody.
Right.
To deal with a bully, right? So if JR is bothering him and Smoove is using violence, that goes against your whole. You're contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting myself.
Your whole theory,
but I'm using because when I said
using violence. Period.
Okay, right. But what I was saying before was like if you in a situation where there's adults around or like teachers or people higher than you around, then go tell somebody.
I'm the adult that's around.
But what if Smoove doesn't feel comfortable talking to you? Well, then you're right. I get what you're saying now.
You contradicting yourself.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
You get it?
I didn't understand at first.
Saying that, I don't care. I mean,
I feel all around violence should not be used regardless of the situation.
It's okay for Smoove to jump up and scratch JR.
No, not at all.
It's not okay for him to use violence. But
you guys are saying butts is a form of making an excuse or giving a reason.
I feel like
you should say Smoove. You shouldn't do it, or it's either that. It's only two ways you could think.
Right.
JR. You pick on him too much, and you can look at it as JR. You pick on him too much, and Smoove is finally defending himself.
Exactly.
You can say that. Like I feel like Smoove is tired of it. He's defending. That can get away, but then that's not true.
Right.
JR
Because
would say, "Hey, babe," the Smoove would run and jump and grab his neck and choke him. Smoove would push JR with his elbow. Now I think it's funny because I know JR can hurt him, but Smoove, that's what he'll do. So what do you say with that? So JR is not allowed to call him babe?
No, I'm not saying that. I just feel like all around violence is not the answer. So Smoove, in that department, you're wrong for that. But
you can say but, yeah.
I feel that JR, if you're antagonizing him and you start with him, you cannot really get upset if he chooses to put his hands on you.
Telling you that too. Why are you getting upset, right, Smoove?
That's true. But there was this one time where he actually did touch me in a part that I did not like. And that's when I did get upset.
Okay.
He was like this, oh, hey, how you going?
Okay.
What do you think,
my undercarriage, like, by my butt. Like, why are you touching that area?
I'm not touching your butt.
Yes, you did, and it was a joke, right?
Stuff, yo. I'm not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I did not touch his butt.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. What you lying for? What you lying for?
His thighs?
Why are you touching his thighs?
I that's the exact same thing I said. That's what.
That's not okay. That's not okay. Like, that's the only part I touched. That's not okay.
That's not.
I didn't say it was okay.
I could understand.
I'm saying I bother him on purpose because I like to bother him.
Okay, though, but bother someone else. I'm not with that.
Who else is there bother?
Friends at school.
Pick on little kids?
Okay, and I'm little too. The same about how you said I'm little, right? So you want to pick on little kids? Why are you picking on me?
Because you could defend yourself.
Okay, but still, you shouldn't be doing that.
Okay, let's
end of conversation.
The episode's too long. It's time to stop. So, thank you guys for watching this video.
Aaliyah moment.
All right. I'll do my Aaliyah moment. All right, so I'll start now. So no one's supposed to talk, especially you, JR. So I feel like this episode we started to get into. If you're gonna slouch, like, it's getting annoying.
My back is killing me. Please.
Okay, just sit up straight and stop. You look like you're trying to get attention. I feel like you said violence in the beginning, then you started to contradict yourself. I feel like you get away with too much stuff. You need to like I feel like in my opinion, I need to start noticing what you slip in. And that's not good that you start slipping stuff in and then try to play the victim. That's not right at all. You need to fix that. And what else do I have to say? I think you brought up some valid points, Sasha.
Thanks, girl.
You did contradict yourself a little bit with the violence part. And I feel like if you shouldn't play victim if he's gonna defend himself against you. And if he tells you to stop bothering, sometimes, I mean, I understand you're having fun, but if he's telling you to honestly really stop, then stop. That's about all I have to say.
Okay, wrap it up.
Yo, it's QUEENZFLIP Jr. Hope you liked the episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Thank you for coming on the show, Sasha.
You're
I
welcome.
hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching the show.
Thanks, Sasha.
Please comment and like and subscribe.
It's Mr Smoove. Thanks, Sasha, again for actually coming back.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry for the last episode.
It's okay. Anytime, y'all. Anytime.
Talk to people.
So I hope you guys actually really like this episode. Sometimes I will admit that I do get away with some stuff, but sometimes I will be the victim where he would actually harass me and I would not use violence. But he should. But like Sasha did say, you shouldn't be getting mad if I'm gonna defend myself, because I personally tell you to stop all the time, right? The reason why I go to violence is because when I tell you to stop, it goes through one ear and it comes out the other.
Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.